Yo, what up, what up, people, man? I thought that was dope, man, to start the show off with that. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. She put grease in my shit. I just got my hair done. Oh, what up, people? Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy LD.
The Kid.
And you tuning into Likable Dialogue. Hey, man, what up, man? It's Friday night, and we just talking, man. I just left the shop. I ain't even gonna lie. I just got my hair retwisted, so I'm feeling like 10 days ago. I just got my hair done. She put grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got. Hello. Hey, man, what up? All right, man, let's get this show popping, man. This is an old thumbnail that I used, by the way. And so I thought it would be cool for me to use this background because last time these two individuals touched down in the ring, they had 1.5 million buys. And around that same time, Floyd Mayweather and Tank Davis was beefing, so I decided to pull up this old thumbnail, man. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm feeling it right now, man. It's Friday night, and we here.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
We here to talk boxing, but before we talk about boxing, I gotta jam out one more time to that Tank song. 2 days ago, I just got my hair done. She put grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Shout out to whoever made that song, yo. I ain't even gonna lie.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Now, y'all, let's get down to the business, man. My phone is going to go dead, and this computer is going to go dead because I left the charger, man, but it's all good. But listen, man, we're finna get down to this business, man.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Ryan Garcia says that he's getting paid $20 million to face Rolly Romero. That is what he said. He's getting paid $20 million to shout out to Undebra says, hey, what's up, Undebra, man? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, Undebra. You know what I'm saying? I just got my hair done 2 days ago. Hey, no, facts, man. Undebra says that's crazy. Yeah, man. So Ryan Garcia says that he's getting paid $20 million to face Rolly Romero, yo. $20 million, right? George Foreman, the boxer, just died. What? Are you serious? He says, George Foreman, the boxer, just died. Man, I know somebody that knows George Foreman. I'm going to have to reach out to his people. Yo, are you capping, Joshua? Are you capping or are you for real? Yo, let me Google this, man. Yo, that's crazy, man. I was supposed to go meet George. Is it George Foreman? Is it who? Wait a minute. Dang, bro, are you serious? Let me see, bro. You can't be serious. I'm finna Google this, bro. Let me see, man. People be trolling in the chats, bro. George Foreman. Let's see. Bro, it don't say nothing about George Foreman passing away. George Foreman passing. Man, this cow. George Foreman. Oh, dang. It says 76 years old. He passed away.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Dang, man. First off, man, we got to start the show off with sending our condolences to George Foreman's family, man. It says George Foreman dead at 76 years old. 76 years old, man. Dang, that is sad, man. I thought he was lying too, Aunt Deborah, but unfortunately, man, he was not lying, man. That's crazy. Shout out to Joshua, man.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Yo, Joshua, man, welcome to the channel. Joshua and Deborah, hit that subscribe button, man. Y'all join the page, man. Y'all become a dialoguer, man. I appreciate that, Joshua, man. Dang, man. So Josh, man, you gotta tell us. I mean, dang, that's really crazy, man. I didn't even see that. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. That is crazy, man. But Rest in peace to George Foreman, man. He passes away at the age of 76. Now we got to Google some stuff and talk about some of his greatest accomplishments, man. George Foreman, he's known for the George Foreman Grill, man. You know, like the little griddles, man. I got me like 2 of those, man, and you know those really work well, man. The George Foreman Grill, man, that's really sad, man, that he passed away, man. It says, let's just read the New York Post. It says George Foreman, American boxing legend and entrepreneur, died at the age of 76, man. That is sad news, man. It goes on, and our hearts are broken. The caption reads on the post, with the profound sorrow, we announce the passing of our beloved George Edward Foreman Sr., who peacefully departed on March the 21st, 2025, surrounded by loved ones, a devoted preacher, a devoted husband, a loving father, and a proud grand and great grandfather, who lived his life marked in unwavering faith to humanity with purpose. Man, that's crazy. I got a friend who's George Foreman's that's George Foreman's uncle. I mean, my friend is George Foreman's nephew, and man, he been telling me to go out there and go sit down with him, man, and I didn't, man. I guess time just never just got on our side in order for that to happen, man. Dang, that's sad news, man. Dang, I was all lit and turned up. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. And then we get this news, man. That's crazy, man. But you know, man, that's just how life is, man. I'm actually going to reach out to him, man, to say, man, I'm sorry for his passing. Damn, that's really sad, man. So, I mean, yeah, George Foreman's passed away at the age of 76. We can look up some of his great accomplishments, man. Foreman was the oldest to ever win the world heavyweight boxing champion and major honors, in the second oldest in any weight class after Bernard Hopkins at light heavyweight. George Foreman retired in 1997 at the age of 48. His final record was 76 wins and 68 knockouts and 5 losses. That's a great record, bro. Come on, man.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Hey man, we gotta give George Foreman a round of applause for that record, man. That's a 76 wins, 68 knockouts, and he only had 5 losses. Come on. Yeah, man. I'm reading off what the computer's saying, man. So that is crazy, man. Dang, man, I really hate that to start the show off with such sad news, man. Yeah, man, he died, man. He was, let's look at George Foreman. George Foreman was one of the most powerful punchers in boxing history. He had little experience in 1968 when he won the AAU title, the Olympics trial and Olympics games at Mexico City. He became famous when, after winning the final bout, he took a small American flag and waved it in the 4 corners of the auditorium. It was especially significant given the tender of the times protests of the blacks and the Tony Smiths and the John Carlos of the Olympics victory glory, man. Foreman was quickly turned professional and began knocking out fighters left and right. In 1973, he fought Joe Frazier for the heavyweight title and punished him. So in 1973, man, he fought Joe Frazier and punished him, flooring him 7 times in the second round before the fight was stopped. Foreman defended the title twice, but on 30th October 1974, Muhammad Ali stopped him in the Rumble in the Jungle in the 8th round. Foreman was never a championship factor again. He fought through 1977, and then he retired a little bit after that. After several devastating losses. Again, he had 5 losses on his record, but he was a tremendous boxer. To have 70 Zoe says, bro, the king just died. Yeah, man.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
George Foreman, man, he was a living legend, man. 76 wins, 68 knockouts. Come on, man. We got to give him his credit, man. We got to go, man. We got to give him his credit, man. And bro, you got to get up off of her with that stuff right there, bro. It says, but like the Phoenix says, 1987, Foreman was reinserted, resume, his professional boxing career, resuming his professional boxing career after 10-year hiatus. He was badly out of shape. We ain't gonna read all of that stuff, man. All the bad stuff. We only gonna talk about the good years. After 20 years, yeah. But anyway, man, George Foreman passed away, man. 76 wins, 68 knockouts. Hey, man, we cannot. Damn, man, that's sad, man. I had so much to talk about, bro. Like, I don't even know if I want to talk about it. Like, stuff that I was just gonna be talking about, man. But that's really sad, man. George Foreman, man, he was a big entrepreneur. Man, that's really sad, man. I wish I would have waited just a little bit more and talked about it, man. Rest in peace to George Foreman, man. That's really sad, man. Underba says, I'm going to sleep. See you later. By the way, I subscribe. I'm going to watch your next live. Shout out to Underba.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
He says, same real. Zoe, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. Man, I'm finna go see. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button on the channel before y'all go. And make sure y'all hit the notification bell. That way you get notified when we come on, man. I'm about to see. Cool, we got 2 new subscribers, so I'm assuming that's Deborah and that's Zoe.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Yes, you gotta hit the notification bell because I don't have set times when I come on because I like for the people to tap in. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be notified. But anyway, man, rest in peace to George Foreman, one of the best boxers to ever do it, man. To be in the boxing Hall of Fame. This guy deserves it. This guy was a tremendous boxer. He fought Joe Frazier. He was in the ring with Muhammad Ali. 76 wins, 68 knockouts, man. That cannot go unheard of. Shout out to George Foreman, man. Rest in peace, and my condolences goes to his family, man.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Okay. Now let's turn the titles for a little bit, man, and let's talk a little bit about Devin the Dream Haney. But before we talk about Devin the Dream Haney, man, we're going to turn up one last time with this Tank Davis situation, and then we're going to talk about Devin Haney. But first of all, Javante Davis just got his hair done. 2
days ago, I just got my hair done. She picked grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. She picked grease in my shit. I just got my hair done. 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 I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. She picked grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done.
What up? What up? Now we back, man. Now we hyped up, man. I had to, that was some sad news, man, to talk about. So I just really had to, go ahead and Who had to shake that off, man. That kind of like hurt my feelings a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie, man. But but anyway, man, we got Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, the hype, man. Last time these two individuals touched the ring, man, it was said that they had 1.5 million pay-per-view buys, but sadly, I don't think that it was even that though. When I think about it, man, when we went back and we Googled those numbers, I think it was less than that, like 200, maybe 50,000. Or something like that along those lines, man. But anyway, man, Devin Haney has been getting into a lot of drama lately, man. I will pull up some of the X stuff. I won't pull it up on the screen because you know how X do, man. You might scroll down and man, you might see some crazy stuff, man. But his dad been going back and forth with Gabriel Rosario. And basically Gabriel feels like he gave Devin Haney some constructive criticism, like, don't count out Jose Ramirez. He's a tough fighter. Don't count him out. Don't think that it's going to be an easy fight, an easy bout. But he feels like Devin Haney took it the wrong way. Devin Haney took it in a way that he shouldn't have. And Bill Haney has been going. Him and Bill Haney been going at it ever since then, man. One thing about Bill Haney is that you can't talk negative about Devin Haney and think you're going to get away with it, because one thing about Bill Haney, he's going to keep that same energy. He's going to bring it. I guess I can't screen share this. This doesn't look too bad. What we can do is screen share this, and then we'll screen share. It's fine. We'll screen share it. And we're going to read something what Bill Haney have said to Gabriel Rosario. Hopefully I can get it on there and y'all can see it really clear. Let me scoot it over. Okay. So this is what Bill Haney had to say. Bill Haney says, Gabriel Rosario, a professional boxer from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, has an estimate network of approximately 300,000 throughout his career. Rosario has faced top-tier opponents, including Gnabry, Golovkin, and Peter Quillen, and has held regional titles such as the WBO Intercontinental Lightweight Middleweight title. Despite the extensive experience and notable fights, his network remains modest compared to some peers, likely due to the combination of factors, including his fight outcomes and levels of title contests. So as you can see, Bill Haney doesn't like the fact that Rosario came at Devin Haney. You can't come at Devin Haney and feel like it's going to be something, right? That's just the way Bill Haney is. That's just the way Bill Haney feels. And you can't stop him. I mean, that's his son at the end of the day. He has a right to take up for his son, right? Some more tweets is saying that he was comparing Gabriel Rosario to Devin Haney, and he states that who's going to the Hall of Fame, Devin Haney or Gabriel Rosario? And that's one of the shots that Bill Haney took at Gabriel Rosario, asking who's going to go to the Hall of Fame. I will say Devin Haney right now does have a Hall of Fame career, but what will caterpillar his career is if he can beat Ryan Garcia in this next bout in October. So that means he has to get past Jose Ramirez. This is going to be the challenge for Devin Haney, right? He has to get past Jose Ramirez, because if he doesn't, you see how Devin Haney is already getting booed right now. Imagine Devin Haney fighting a Jose Ramirez and then getting knocked down. And then getting knocked down, or facing a Ryan Garcia and then getting knocked down, right? So, I mean, the whole thing is like, Ryan Garcia is going to have to go out there and be clean, and Devin Haney has to go out there and do his job and keep his hand up and don't get caught with that left hook, man. The left hook is what caused him the fight at the end of the day, man. It was that left hook, man. Devin Haney has to go out there and put on a hell of a performance, man. He has to go in there and put on a hell of a performance, because if he doesn't, if Devin Haney gets knocked down one time, then it will be a sad day in the sport of boxing for Devin Haney, because people are already booing him. Imagine you getting cheated, right? Imagine you getting cheated and the boxing community is still booing you. Imagine that. Devin Haney gets cheated and the boxing community boos him. Tell me, how does that work? Devin Haney gets booed because he didn't cheat. But Ryan Garcia, on the other hand, who had our stream in his system, gets all the praises. That lets you know the type of people that we're dealing with in the sport of boxing. And I think mostly like Devin Haney hates comes from the hatred towards from his dad, you know, like people really don't like Devin Haney's dad. And so that is where Devin Haney gets most of his hate is from his dad, man. Dang, man, you know what? Everything that I really wanted to talk about, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. Everything that I wanted to talk about is really like messed up, because George Foreman's passed away, and it's like, dang, you know. I'm gonna keep pushing through the show, though. Man. Those of y'all that are watching, man, make sure y'all hitting that subscribe button. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Rampage made a comment towards Devin Haney, right? And Bill Haney didn't like it. Bill Haney tweets out, and actually we can actually screen share some of Bill Haney tweets. It is, you know, him taking up for his son at the end of the day, right? So we can screen share some of Bill Haney's. Let's see, we can screen share some of Bill Haney's stuff, right? All right, so here's some of the tweets back that Bill Haney went at him. He says, Rampage just mad the youngest undisputed king is going for anything, ain't going for anything. Keep Dev's name out your mouth and focus on getting in shape for the 47-year-old boxing debut. OG clown emoji. Haney went at Fight Hub TV, and that Rampage talked all about the steroids, contracts, and unfair treatment, but went MIA when it was time to stand on business in the UFC. Never took a stand, never took action, just whatever they gave him. Bill Haney says, Mexican fighters get praise for effort. They just have to fight and get it, and they get love. Black fighters have not just win, but win big, and only when they get and that's only when they get a little respect, man. So you can see Bill Haney fired off a couple of tweets earlier today regarding the Devin Haney situation. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. I might end the show early tonight, man, because that whole situation with George Foreman prior to the show, it kind of got me in a daisy. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. It kind of got me in a daisy, man. But I know as a professional, man, I gotta keep trucking. Man. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, man, and make sure y'all hitting that subscribe button to the page. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, man, what do y'all think Devin Haney has to do to win? And what do you guys think that Ryan Garcia has to do to win? Like, for a lot of people, they probably feel like Ryan Garcia don't have to do much, right? They probably feel like Ryan Garcia, my boy DT, I didn't even see my boy commented, man. I'm glad my boy DT commented, man, because I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I was about to end the show. My boy DT said that's the third tweet. Is very true. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like watching that and like, you know, like seeing that, and that kind of like, I ain't even gonna lie, man. That kind of like hurt my feelings, bro. Cause it's like, you know, I got a friend who's actually was on the podcast. It was trying to introduce me to George Foreman, bro. So it really hurts. I'm not even gonna lie, man. That's his uncle. So shout out to my boy Chucky, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's his uncle, man. He was like, LD, you got to take that trip with me to H-Town to go visit his uncle, man. And damn, man, I never took the trip, but it's really sad, man. He says, you a George Foreman fan like that? Nah, bro, it's just, it's just more so like hearing the fact that somebody passed away. You know what I'm saying? And like I know somebody who's a relative of him. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's the down part about it. And then, when I was thinking about it, when I was about to get ready to start the show, it's like, dang, you know what I mean? Like, it kind of like threw everything that I was going to talk about tonight. It kind of threw everything out the window. But it is what it is, man. That's part of life. And man, rest in peace to him. And I wish his family the best, man. I'm gonna have to reach out to my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? To send him my condolences, though, for sure. But anyway, man, back to the topic at hand. Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, man, they have to get past these two opponents. I'm gonna tell you what I am looking forward to, though, man. Sebastian Fundora fight tomorrow. I'm sorry, y'all. That news threw me off, and I'm all over the place. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. But Sebastian Fundora fight tomorrow. He fights Booker. I'm not gonna lie. When Sebastian Fundora walked over there and they like lined up to do a face-to-face, Booker looked at him like, bro, dude is tall. Like, and then it looked like Sebastian Fundora put on a little weight. Scott Nichols fight tomorrow against Tiara Brown. So, man, it's going to be some good fights tomorrow, man. I might go live. I might enjoy it. I'm supposed to do a live tomorrow, so we'll see, man, if I'm going to go live or not, man. Or I know I'm supposed to be doing a recording. I don't know if I'm going to do a live or do a recording. So we shall see, man. I'm supposed to be doing something tomorrow for the channel. So I don't know if we're gonna do a live or we're gonna record it and then post it at a later date. But nevertheless, though, man, Ryan Garcia has a man. What up, man? My boy Jason back in the building.
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
Man, my boy Jason ain't been here in a minute. Where you been, Jason? Where you been? You ain't got that notification bell on, man. My boy say, I remember watching Foreman smash Michael Moore for the heavyweight title. R.I.P.
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
Yo, man, that shows, man. He says, I remember watching Foreman smash Michael Moore for the heavyweight title. Rest in peace. Yeah, man, definitely rest in peace to George Foreman, man. 76 wins, 68 knockouts. Hey, shout out to him. And in 5 losses. Come on, man, that's a lot. Like, dude, he was that guy for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to him. Premay back in the building.
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
Can you name the next heavyweight prospect in your opinion? The next heavyweight prospect, in my opinion, the next heavyweight prospect. Dang, man, the next heavyweight prospect. I don't know, bro. You know, we got Usyk who beat Fury. I think Usyk might be around for a little bit because we got that cheating guy Tyson Fury out of boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy he retired. I'm gonna be honest with you on that, man. I'm glad he retired. So I mean, really Usyk, but you got the one guy who's just on the Riyadh card, but I don't really know how I feel about that. You know what I mean? Because I don't really trust Riyadh people. I don't know. My boy say, I knew Foreman was the truth when he came back at 40-something and dudes was still scared of him.
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
No, facts, bro. Shout out to that boy George Foreman, man. My boy say, I knew Foreman was the truth when he came back at 40-something and dudes was still scared of him. Shout out to my boy DT, man. George Foreman, man. Dang, I really feel like this was a Ryan Garcia show, but then now it's just like a George Foreman show. You know what I'm saying? Because he passed away, man. I really hate that he passed away, though, man. That's a real sad story there, man. Do y'all believe Ryan Garcia is getting paid $20 million to fight Rolly Romero? That's crazy, right? He says, I only knew Foreman because of his grill. Yo, facts. Yo, but you know what though, bro? It's like that lets you know like your age range, So you probably like in your 20s or 30s. Like you're like, you in your 20s, 30s, like 20s or 30s. Because we didn't grow up and watch him. Like we watched Floyd Mayweather. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the lower generations right now that are like 10 years old and less, maybe even 15 years, maybe about maybe people that are like 12 and less, they won't know about Floyd Mayweather. But you know how like we grew up in the Floyd Mayweather era, so we'll be like, yeah, Floyd Mayweather was that guy. Manny Pacquiao was that guy. Sugar Shane Mosley. We can talk about Sugar Shane Mosley. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, we can tell, you know what I'm saying, about we could tell about that though, for sure. My boy say, yeah, I'm a youngin. Now, facts. That's why I could tell your age, bro. I could tell your age, man. Shout out to my boy Primate though.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
My boy DT says, to answer your question, Gilbert Ramirez is a cruiserweight and may move up to heavyweight. Okay, Gilbert Ramirez. Yo, you know what though? That is true though. Oh man, yeah, that is true though too. But Usyk, I think Usyk gonna be one of the top guys though. Usyk would definitely be one of the top guys. Usyk would be one of the top guys, and I want to say who else though? Usyk. I want to say Martin Bacoli, but he just got slept, so we have to see. I don't know, Primate. I don't know. We got to see, man, what the heavyweights is gonna do, man. DJ will say I'm late. What happened, bro? I mean, George Foreman just passed away, so that's what we was talking about. George Foreman. He just passed away at the age of 76. And he had 76 wins and 68 knockouts and 5 losses. You know what I'm saying? But to only have 5 losses and have 76 wins and 68 knockouts, man, you was that dude. You was definitely feared in the ring. But we was talking about with Ryan Garcia was Ryan Garcia, he just passed away news just broke a couple of minutes ago. So this is fresh news. Had I known this, right when he passed, the news broke right when I went live. So that's the crazy part about it. DT says Usyk already the undisputed champion. He's looking for prospects, bro. I don't really know no prospects that are coming up, really, because we had Baby Miller, and he ain't. I mean, like he got exposed, which I knew he was gonna get exposed when he was on that ring going like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't really know too many heavyweights that I can say like, yeah, he's gonna be that guy. I just feel like, man, all of these heavyweights, all of these new fighters, bro, they want the fame. It's like they want the fame. They want to show off their jury. They want to do all of this and act like they this big time celebrity. But in reality, man, they not really putting in the work in the gym. Like, are they really putting in the work in the gym? Like when I see like Abdullah Mason has another fight coming up in April, he just fought. And I understand he's on that rookie contract. But I gotta say, shout out to ESPN, man.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue
for keeping him busy. Like I remember, like it's for keeping him busy, like and if he come on top again, it's like dude is fighting every 2 months. Like he's staying busy, he's staying active, and I understand he's on that rookie contract. So like I could talk to you more about the younger people who are probably prospects, but the heavyweight division, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't really know too many that's as prospects. The heavyweight division is really limited. You know what I'm saying? I saw John Usyk fight in January. He is another cruiserweight that might move up. Shout out to my boy DT.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
I can tell you about the younger ones, though. I can tell you that Camaro Moulton is definitely going to be one of the top prospects that's coming up. Abdullah Mason. I wanted to say Schofield, but Schofield kind of like Man, he didn't make it to the fight. I'm not gonna blame him. Maybe he did get food poison. Maybe he didn't get food poison, but he was a prospect. Abdullah Mason, Keyshawn Davis, he's gonna be coming up. He's gonna be coming up big time, man. But yeah, man. I mean, it just we just gotta wait and see, man. You just gotta wait and see, man. You put these stamps, bro. You know what's wrong with boxing is that we put these expectations on these fighters, and then when they don't live up to them, we call them bums. It's like, but we're the one putting these expectations on them. They're just saying that they believe in their comfortability. They believe in their ability to get in the ring. And meanwhile, we're the ones that are putting all these expectations on them and calling them prospects. They just want to get in the ring and fight. You feel me? My boys say, I really ain't watched boxing now since it's been really down. I'm moved on to watching other comeback sports like Muay Thai, kickboxing, and medieval MMA nights, fighting and shit. Okay.
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
Hey, man, it's going to be a boxing match on tomorrow, man. Fundora, man. Fundora fighting tomorrow and Scott Nichols fighting tomorrow. My boys say job dropping people before the 5th round. He says, facts, we put the pressure on them. Y'all, facts, man, we put the pressure on them, and then when they don't live up to our expectations, we call them bums. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many, like prime example, right? Let's use Shakur Stevenson in a sense, right? A lot of people put pressure and said Shakur Stevenson was gonna be this and Shakur Stevenson was gonna be this, and now everybody that don't like his fighting style, now everybody want to say, oh, he's this and say he's that, but in naturality, we don't want to put those expectations on Shakur Stevenson, but now we're comparing him to Tank Davis. You see what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that I dislike on how we put these expectations on these fighters. And when they don't live up to the hype, we pretty much abandon them or jump ship. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair. Just like a lot of people talk about Devin Haney, we put the expectations on him, but now people don't like Devin Haney because of his dad. You know what I'm saying? Oh, his dad run his mouth too much. Oh, his dad do this. You know what I'm saying? That's his son. Of course he's going to take up for him. Just saying. Jaw dropping. Oh, we already got that fact. He says, that's why I like the non-American boxers. They ain't afraid to lose that zero. They just fight. No, facts.
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
Joshua Grayson says, what's this about? We're just talking boxing for right now, Joshua. My boy say, LD knows I disagree with the idea of boxing being down. I think the fans is trash. God damn, DT.
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
No, facts, bro. But you know what, though, bro? Boxing, I'm going to say boxing is not down right now. I'm going to say the only reason why boxing isn't down right now is because of Turkey. Turkey sort of kind of like came in and like sort of kind of like rescued boxing in a sense. So that's probably like the only reason why I would say that boxing isn't down. But I would say like, it had its moments last year. To this year is better, but it definitely had its moments last year is what I would say. My boys say, yeah, the fans be quick to turn on a fighter if they lose. You see what happened to Tank? A lot of people, I wouldn't even say Tank. I'll say, yeah, Tank, they booed Tank. They all paid their money to go see Tank and then turned around and booed Tank. It was the second, bro, let me see if I still have this. Like that's a prime example right there. We're going to use Tank as an example. And I don't have it. That sucks, LD. You don't have it. Well, anyway, it was like the second largest grossing event at the Barclays, right? And it broke the attendance record. But then them same people that paid to go see Tank, they turned on him because they felt like he lost. But if you're a Tank fan, you go ride with him regardless, right? I ride with my boy Spence regardless. My boy say, in a sense, it's down. Top dogs not fighting the top dogs. Only time we get that is the Saudis intervene. Y'all facts, bro.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
I definitely agree with you, bro. Like, you know, that's the only time when we get, because the Saudis are the ones that's disputing the money. See, these other boxing companies, they're not going to give them the type of money. You know what I'm saying? So they'll give you a big fight, then you got to wait. They'll starve you out, and then they want your money again, so they'll give you another big fight. You see what I'm saying? So that's the only thing, man. But the whole Ryan Garcia getting paid $20 million is crazy. $20 million to fight Rolly, right? And it's not even guaranteed that with the pay-per-view sales. You see what I'm saying? So it's not even guaranteed about with the pay-per-view sales. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, so that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's crazy $20 million to fight Rolly. I'm saying $20 million. Saudis are just giving out money because he made 30 million, but he had to sell 1.2 million pay-per-views with Tank Davis, is what I'm saying. But Saudi's like, yo, we want you to fight, and we're gonna give you $20 million. That's crazy. So that's why we're getting the big fights, like he says. We're only getting the big fights because the Saudis are involved. So, I mean, yeah, man, that's what we're getting the big fights for, because of the Saudis are involved, man. Hey, shout out to them, man. Maybe we get more, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll get more, or maybe not. Maybe we'll get more. Shout out to all the new subscribers, man.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
We are 4 subscribers away from hitting another even mark, man. So to hit that 2370, man. My boy say, I mean, in the sense, okay, I already got to that. My boy say Tank is decent. I ain't really like him like that much. He's a good fighter, but only if he's fighting other fighters either in a lower level than Dehydrated or Tomato King.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
My boy DT say Cal. Yo, I agree. Tank does a 20 million. You're not the main 20 million, and you're not the main event. Stop it. Yo. I think Ryan Garcia is the main event. He's getting paid 20 million. Ryan Garcia is the main event on that May the 2nd card. He's the main event. You got Teofimo, Devin Haney, and then you got Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is the main event, and he's getting paid 20 million for it. But I want to go back and touch on what my boy Premate says. He says that that Tank Davis isn't fighting people. Like, he's not a good fighter unless he's fighting somebody in a lower level or dehydrate them, right? I want to touch on that, right? I disagree if he's fighting him at a lower weight class, because if he's fighting him at a lower weight class, like Lamont Roach, right? Lamont Roach fought at 130. He went up in 135. See, he can do a great job when he brings people down from 140 to 135. So when he brings them down from 140, from 140 to 135, Tank does an outstanding job. But when they come up in weight is when he has that challenge. You know what I'm saying? So that is the challenge, because you got to remember, when they coming up in weight, they don't have to shrink themselves down all the way to 130. You see, but the 140 pounders, they got to shrink themselves down an extra 5 pounds. That's why when you see them, they look like their skin is getting pushed through their skull. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I feel about that situation. But yeah, man, he says he's getting paid 20 million to fight Rolly Romero, man, and that's not even including the pay-per-view that they might do. I think this is gonna be probably one of the first pay-per-views that sells up under the really do numbers, because you remember when Turkey was like, oh, they didn't do numbers, so they're gonna lower the pay-per-view to $25. I think this is going to be one of the first ones that Saudi Arabia probably see a profit, because they want to see Ryan Garcia. People want to see what Devin Haney is going to do, right? And then the card right after that. So like they got that Friday card, and then they got the Saturday card. The Saturday card is going to be Mayweather, man. Shout out to my boy DT.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Don't understand why people think Garcia is special. Shout out to my boy for the $2.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Super chat. Sometime, man, I hit the wrong button. I did not mean to hit that X button, man. Make sure y'all hit the super chat, guys. Hit the super chat, man. My boy hit that super chat. $2 super chat, man. Shout out to my boy DT, man. My boy say, I called cap on the 20 million. Sorry. Hey, man, it is. I mean, you know, it's possible, man. Saudi got the money. Let me ask you a question, DT. How much do you think Ryan Garcia is getting paid? How much do you think Ryan Garcia is getting paid this time around? Because if he getting paid 20, Devin got to be getting paid at least 15. You know what I'm saying? That's like, it's got to be a deal into where Devin don't reject it. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. So if he's getting paid that, Devin is probably getting paid 15 million. What do y'all think that Devin Haney is getting paid, man? What do y'all think he's getting paid? My boy says Garcia could have done better in modeling than boxing. Not to hate him, but he would never achieve what De La Hoya did. I don't know, man. I disagree, Premay, because Ryan Garcia is he's a great boxer. I'm not going to sit up here and say that he's not a great boxer. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say this. The only reason why Tank Davis won that fight is because, I mean, you look at the picture and you tell me bro was dehydrated as hell. Shit, he looked like he needed some milk when he fought him, bro. So, I mean, I'm not going to say that, bro. Here's a picture of him when he fought Tank Davis. I'm not going to say that Ryan Garcia can't achieve what Oscar De La Hoya did. Ryan Garcia is a tremendous fighter. He's a tremendous boxer, and he got a mean left hook. I'm just going to keep it 100. He said, I think he is worth 6 or 8 before the pay-per-view buys.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Shout out to my boy DT with that, man. He says he thinks it's going to be 6 or 8 before the pay-per-view buys. Yo, that's crazy, man. Yeah. He says he is no De La Hoya, LD. He ain't no De La Hoya, but we ain't going to sit up here and disrespect him and act like he ain't no great fighter. We ain't gonna act like he ain't no great fighter. Now, we don't know if Austrian and all of the other stuff has anything to do with it, but we ain't gonna sit up here and act like Ryan Garcia ain't no good fighter. He's a damn good fighter. You know what I'm saying? I ain't comparing him to Oscar De La Hoya, but I'm saying we ain't gonna sit up here and act like he ain't a good fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? He was dropping ish. Y'all talk about Shakur Stevenson. Who would you rather watch, Shakur Stevenson or Ryan Garcia? Y'all talk about Shakur Stevenson all day long and won't give Shakur Stevenson no credit. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just saying, I know Ryan messed up on his last fight when he tested positive and everything, but we can't act like Ryan Garcia isn't a great fighter, man. We got to give Ryan Garcia some credit, bro. I mean, he's a hell of a fighter, bro. He's a hell of a fighter. We got to be real. He's a hell of a fighter. And I'm just being honest. He's a hell of a fighter. We can't act like that boy ain't no good fighter now. He's a hell of a fighter. But, man, nevertheless.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
This turkey card gonna be interesting, man. This turkey a la sheet card is gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be one hell of a fight week, y'all. I'm telling y'all that much. It's gonna be one hell of a fight week. My boy say, I don't think he can beat any of the current champions. Stop it.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Stop it, DT. I cannot let you do that, DT. You gotta be stopped, brother. You saying that Ryan Garcia can't beat none of the current champions? You saying that he can't beat none of them? The only reason why he had a rib injury supposedly. He had a rib injury supposedly when he fought Gervonta Davis. But I'm not gonna sit up here and act like he can't stick with none of them. He says Teo, Haney, Shakur already lost to Tank. Teo, Haney, Shakur already lost to Tank. In reality, they haven't fought. I say Tank Davis beats Tio. I'm going to say Devin Haney prior to this loss. Devin Haney prior to this loss gives Devin Haney prior to this loss gives Gervonta Tank Davis a run for his money. Because he was literally calling him out, saying, I don't have a fight. You do anything but say let's fight. That's what he said. You say and do anything but besides let's fight. That's what he said. So I gotta give Devin Haney I gotta give Devin Haney prior to the loss. I want to see him prior, I want to see how he fight now, but prior to the loss, that Devin Haney gives Gervonta Tank Davis a run for his money. But at some point, Tank will have to move up. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to move up because he did look a little shrunk thin though on when he fought Lamont. He did look a little shrunk thin. I think Shakur Stevenson give him a run for his money. With that performance, I think Shakur Stevenson give him a run for his money. I think Shakur Stevenson gives him his run for his money. What pound division? I want to make sure. So if Shakur Stevenson fight at 130 and he got to come up to 135, he gives him a run for his money. Look, that's the same thing that Lamont Rochav did. Got to get to my boy DT comment first. He's a member. He says, I'm talking about Ryan. He loses to all those guys. I don't know if Ryan loses to all those guys, bro. I think Ryan gives Shakur Stevenson a run for his money. I think Ryan Garcia beats Teofimo Lopez. We seen Ryan Garcia beat Devin Haney, but he was on the eye string, so we can't really give him the credit. But I think Ryan Garcia, a healthy Ryan Garcia, not a dehydrated Ryan Garcia, gives Tank a little bit more a run for his money, man. He was doing good until he got hit in the rib, until he got that flush face hit. And then it was said that he had like a little rib injury, man. His face was shrunk in and stuff like that, man. So I don't know, man. I just feel like Tank Davis. I feel like Ryan Garcia give these guys an opportunity, man. I just can't say Ryan Garcia gets beat by these guys. I got to give Ryan Garcia just a little bit more credit, man. I know you don't want to hear that, DT, but I that's just where I feel, man. And I will open up the phone lines, but the phone going dead. I didn't put the phone on a charger, man. Actually, I can go probably grab the charger, man. And in the meantime, we're gonna listen to some of these excuses that Tank got, man. And I'll be right back while I go grab his charger.
2 days ago, I just got my hand and she put grease in my shit. I just got my hand done 2 days ago. I just got my hand done. I just got my hand done. I just got my hand done 2 days ago. I just got my hand and she put grease in my shit. I just got my hand done. 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 I just got my hand done 2 days ago. I just got my hand done 2 days ago. I just got my hand and she put grease in my shit. I just got my hand done 2 days ago. I just got my hand done. I just got my hand done. I just got my hand done 2 days ago. I just got my hand and she put grease in my shit. I just got my hand done. 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 I just got my hand done 2 days ago. I just got my hand done 2 days ago. I just got my hand and she put grease in my shit. I just got my hand done 2 days ago. I just got my hand done. I just got my hand done. I just got my hand done 2 days ago. I just got my hand and she put grease in my shit. I just got my hand done. I just got my hand done. I just got my hand done. I just got my
I'm back, man. So I can't open up the phone lines for you, DT, if you want to call in and voice your opinion, my brother. But yeah, man. So basically I can't count Ryan Garcia out, bro. I gotta say, yes, he didn't. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I can't count him out, bro. I mean, I respect your opinion that you dislike him and you don't feel like he can beat those guys. But I honestly believe he gives Shakur Stevenson a run for his money. We've seen that he gave Devin Haney a run for his money, but we can't count that, so we have to wait all the way until October. It'll be interesting to see how he fights Rolly Romero, his fighting style, and see how he fights come up in May the 2nd. So yeah, man. Then I think Shakur Stevenson give him a run for his money, man, because he'll be coming up in weight. And I'm not gonna lie, that last performance he did, man, well, it was though against Josh Padley, but man, I don't know. I just feel like he gives him a run for his money, man. I'm just being respectful. I really feel like he gives him that run for his money. He says, I agree. Losers give champions opportunities. He says, what do you think about the WBC Meccan belt purses 3% of all fighters' salary? I mean, it's a business at the end of the day, man. They gotta, it's a business at the end of the day. Yes, it's a championship, but if you want to hold this championship, but you know what? They don't necessarily have to pay that 3%. Like if you're a big time fighter, like let's just say like Canelo, and if a Tank Davis or somebody, you can negotiate that. You can negotiate that purse. You know what I mean? But I mean, honestly, if I was the people, man, I'll probably just get the title and then I'll relinquish the belt. If you're seeing like what's going on, like that's sort of kind of what Crawford is doing. Like he'll get the belt and then he'll relinquish the belt. Like they said, Crawford is going once he go up to 168 to go fight Canelo, he's not going back down to 154. He's going to relinquish the belt. So I mean that is something to look at, man. But I do think though it can be a bit much, that 3%, man. But I feel like it's all of it's negotiable. You know what I mean? Like I don't think all of these fighters paying that 3%. They are negotiating it. Because if you're a big fighter, you want a big fighter to hold your belt. So I don't believe Canelo is paying that 3%. He's probably paying 1%. He ain't paying that 3%. He pretty much is the head guy. So he's telling them, no, I'm gonna pay you this. If not, I don't need the belt. But yeah, but as long as he got the belt, I mean, he's paying at 1%. These fighters negotiate those prices. Those prices ain't set in stone. To be clear, those prices are not set in stone. Now, a lot of people is talking about this George Foreman situation. I'm trying to see what's buzzing on Twitter. What's buzzing on Twitter, man. But nevertheless, though, man. But I feel like who do y'all think is going to win tomorrow night, man? We got Scott Nichols versus Tierra Brown. We got Sebastian Fundora versus Cordell Booker tomorrow night, man. Who y'all think will come on top on those? It's Friday night, so I just sort of kind of like just post a topic and we pretty much just hang out and just talk, man, honestly, man. But, make sure y'all stay in the comments. If not, we're going to, we end the show if the comments not booming in the section. So as long as the comments are coming in, we sort of kind of keeps it. He says, if you can build a boxing card, who you want to see? If you can build a boxing card, who would you want to see face up?
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
Yo, Premay be coming up with some good questions, man. Hey, Premay, man, cool, bro. Hey, my boy Premay be coming with that juice, man. Shout out to my guy, man. Shout out to him. All right, so let's just say like a 4 fight card, right? Who I would want to see, man. I mean, damn, that shit crazy, man. Because like we are getting some of the big matches. Okay, I will start with number 1. The first one I would want to see is Canelo versus David Benavidez. Like, I really want to see that fight. I want to see how that fight play out. So if I can make that one, That would be like the main event, okay? Then I would get Tank versus either Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson. That's what I would say, right? Okay, so Devin Haney versus Shakur. Let's just say Tank versus Devin Haney. I would pay for that. Let's say Devin Haney come on top and he wins against Jose Ramirez, and then he goes on and beats Ryan Garcia. I would want to see Devin Haney versus Gervonta Davis. That is what I would want to see. That makes sense. Devin Haney versus Gervonta Tank Davis. So the main event would be Canelo versus David Benavidez. The co-main would be Gervonta Davis, or vice versa. Gervonta Davis versus Devin Haney, okay? All right, so the third fight, I would pick Shakur Stevenson versus Keyshawn Davis. They got to get it on. You know what I'm saying? But since that fight would never happen, I would get Shakur going up against Ryan Garcia. Why not? Ryan Garcia versus Shakur Stevenson. Why not? All right. And then who would I want Keyshawn Davis to go up against? I would want Keyshawn Davis to go up against Gervonta Tank Davis' little brother, who recently fought on his undercard. Shout out to Keezer.
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
My boy Keezer came back to the channel. My boy say, if Devin Haney's crybaby father would have just let Ryan go, Tank versus Haney could happen. Nah, bro, it couldn't. It couldn't have, because it would have been more so like, nah, you just left. You just lost in a major way. Why would I let that fight happen? Nah, bro, he couldn't let that go. And why do people say that? It's like, bro, it's like if you got a dad, right? Let's just say you got a dad, right? And you are a boxer, of course your dad is going to advocate for you. And then not only is his dad going to advocate for him, Bill Haney is the manager. He's the manager of Devin Haney Promotions. So like he still has a job to fulfill. He has to advocate for his fighter, yo. It's a business. Devin Haney Promotion is a business, and Bill Haney is employed by the business. So he has to fight for his manager, his boss. Devin Haney is the boss. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the independent company. So of course that's where Bill Haney makes his bread, pay for his living, take care of his family through the DHP. So he has a right to take up for Devin Haney. I don't know why people so mad about Bill Haney taking up for Devin Haney. He has a right to take up for Devin Haney, man. He has that right, bro. But that is my fight card. Bill, if I was to build a fight card, right? He says if I was to build a fight card, Canelo versus Benavidez, Tank versus Devin Haney, Shakur versus Ryan, and Keyshawn Davis versus Tank Davis' little brother, who recently fought on Tank Davis card. Oh, Zago TV in a half. Oh, Zaga TV in the house, man. Hey, I gotta call you SG, cause I can't. I said SG. I'm sorry, ZG. I don't know. I gotta come up with you a name. I'm gonna say Za, because I don't like using God name in vain. You know what I'm saying? It's like I grew up on the Bible, so it's like you shouldn't use God name in vain. You feel me? But for sure though, Za, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I think you've been here before, my guy. But if you haven't,
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
hit that subscribe button, and then most importantly, hit the notification bell if you haven't already though, man. Let me get to Primate and Keezer. I see y'all comments. I'm gonna get to it, but I gotta jump to DT comment, because if y'all notice, you see the the symbol of by his name that shows that he's a member of the channel. He supports the channel. Zygon, okay, he says I already subbed for months. Okay, that's why I said I knew you looked familiar. I mean, your name was familiar, but man, you gotta hit the notification bell, bro, so I can, you know what I'm saying, so I can make sure that I know who you are, bro, because I want to make sure I show love to you. But shout out to you though, bro, for already being a subscriber though, my boy.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
But I gotta get to DT comment first. Y'all want to go check out the memberships? It's on $5. You go get a $5 a month. You can go to Burger King, you go to McDonald's, you can go to Walmart, Target, whatever, man. You go spend more than that, man. Just spend $5 a month with the channel, man. What's $5 a month with the channel? $5 a month. We have other plans. You can choose $5 a month, man, with the channel, man. Make sure y'all hitting that super chat. I know I look out for the comments for free. Shout out to my boy DT for the $2 super chat.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Anything else, man, y'all can, anything else, man, y'all can definitely, man, look out for the super chat though, man. Let me get to DT comments, then I'm going to get to everybody else comments, okay? My boy says, there is no way that Devin can get down to that weight anymore. That's why he vacated the undisputed lightweight title. Then he moved up. No, facts. I agree with you 100%, but we were just talking about hypothetically, like if I can make up a card, at least that's the way I took it. I would want that to happen. But of course, Devin Haney can't get down to 135 no more. I wouldn't even want to do that. Like Tank would have to come up, but Tank won't come up. So yeah, definitely, I definitely agree with you on that though. Devin Haney can't make that weight. Like it's impossible. That's why he moved up to 147. It's a lot healthier for him for sure. Tank don't move up for anyone. I agree with that. Keyshawn brother versus Keon Davis. That is who I want.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Because they both tall, lengthier, and rangy, man. But it might be a bit too early for Keon Davis, man. I think that was his debut or something like that. I don't know. That was my first time really seeing him fight. So, but he can get down. He can get down for sure. He can get down. So, I definitely would want to see Keyshawn Davis versus Keon Davis, man. I really do want to see that. Okay, so where was we at? My boy right here, pre-made comment. Did we get to already DT comments? Yeah, okay, we did. We got to DT comments. All right, so where was we at, y'all? We was right here. If Devin Haney father, okay, it says thoughts on Berlanga wanting the Canelo rematch. Man, you know what? Shit, I ain't gonna be mad. If Canelo was my biggest payday, why wouldn't I want to go get a rematch? Even if he knocked me down in whatever round he got knocked down in, you know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't I want that rematch? He'll never get it again, but why wouldn't I not want it? I mean, shit, why wouldn't I not want a rematch with Canelo? If he's the top dog and I know it, and I've seen the sort of kind of payday that comes for fighting a Canelo Alvarez, of course, I'll be wanting him back too. You know what I'm saying? But it'll never happen. Canelo will move on. But I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it, man. By all means, push for the fight, my brother. He says, I would like to see Pitbull versus Ryan Garcia. I think they were supposed to happen, but Pitbull either pulled out or something. So I don't know what happened with that. It was supposed to be Pitbull versus Ryan, and from what I can remember, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. And Rolly maybe versus Haney or something like that, but then they switched it up because Pitbull maybe wasn't available or whatnot. So yeah, I would like to see Pitbull versus Ryan. I think that'll be a great fight. I mean, Pitbull will be coming forward, Ryan be on his back foot a little bit. But he will have to watch out. One thing about Pitbull, Ryan can throw a mean uppercut, and Pitbull would definitely have to watch out for the uppercut. Shout out to my boy Keys. I appreciate it.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Prime says, yeah, I know that, but don't sue people for beating your fighter. Man, it's about the alleged stuff that he had in his system, bro. Like, of course, you cheated me and you embarrassed me. You had it in your system. He signed a contract to not have anything in his system, and he had it in his system. So guess what? I have the right to sue. You breach of contract. I have the right to sue. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, y'all. It's late over here, boy. He says that might be the only person Ryan can beat, Keezer, is Pitbull Cruz. Ryan, man, I think so. So DT, you telling me Ryan can't get with Shakur Stevenson? You don't think Ryan can hang with Tank, even though we've seen that, but he was dehydrated. No rehydration clause. You don't think that can happen? You don't think that can happen? I think he'll give him a run for his money with no rehydration. We seen what he did without the rehydration. I mean, look at him, bro. His bones were sticking through his body. Like, look at this, y'all. We can see dude bones, man. Dude was starving. Listen, this is the Ryan that Devin Haney fought, right? And this is the Ryan that Tank fought. These are two different Ryans. This Ryan was dehydrated. And when Romero fight him, you heard what he said. He said he was dehydrated when he fought him. Two different Ryans, man. Two different Ryan Garcias. One that Haney fought, one that Tank fought. Two different people. Two different people. I'm sorry, it's two different people. My boy DT says, you have to be patient and smart to beat Shakur. So you don't think Ryan is patient to beat Shakur? I think boxing should implement the hydration test. What do you mean? Explain that. Because they signed these contracts to not go back up and wait. What did Floyd say about Shakur? I don't know. But I know he's a great defensive fighter. He's a great defensive fighter. And you ain't finna just run up on him. My bad, y'all. I was checking a message. Okay. Yeah, man. So I mean, that's just what I got, man. Shakur Stevenson is a great fighter, man. He's a great fighter. But at the end of the day, man, he's a great fighter, but he's a great fighter. Hey, man, who do y'all got tomorrow, man? Didn't nobody answer my question, man, about Booker? Or do y'all got Sebastian I got Sebastian beating Cordell Booker. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Sebastian is gonna beat him though, man. You got Jose Ramirez Jr. boxing tomorrow. And then we got Sky Nicholson fighting tomorrow against Tiara Brown. That's gonna be a great fight. My eyes gonna be glued to the channel for that one. He says, I'm going to find the quote. All right, hurry up, find that quote, man. We about to end it here shortly, man. But I can find it right here. I got the computer right here in front of me. I can find it. He says, they measure the gravity in your urine to see if you're dehydrated, so you're healthy before the fight. Oh, bro, that would be dope if they did that, bro. That would be dope. That would be dope. But like, I wonder how long does that take? You know what I'm saying? But most of these fighters, before they fight, but the difference is Ryan Garcia signed a no rehydration clause. So even if they did measure it, he signed a waiver saying he can't rehydrate. He could only get down to this weight and only gain up to so much weight. Like, he can't get no more bigger than 138, or he would have to pay a fine. You see what I'm saying? He says, thoughts on Teofimo. I think he's playing with fire with Barboza. I think he is too. Barboza is hot right now and dangerous. I wouldn't count him out. He's very serious. Yo, Keys, a shout out to you.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
bro, I feel like he is he is playing with fire right now, man. Teofimo Lopez is playing with fire. You gotta remember, Teofimo Lopez fought Hackett, right? Steve Claggett. And he had Steve Claggett was a individual that we really didn't know of, but we knew of, but we really didn't know of, right? And what did Steve Claggett do? He put 2 knots on dude's head. Not one, but 2 big old knots on his head. So what? So Teofimo Lopez, I seen a video the other day though. I like that. I don't like Teofimo Lopez, but I like the fact that he was being defensive, like showing off his defensive skills. I wonder how much his defensive skills is going to play off in the fight on May the 2nd. But Barboza is going to come. He told Ryan, hey, and Devin, yo, don't worry about him. I'm going to finish him on May the 2nd. T.O. going around acting like he's the top fighter, acting like he's that top tier fighter. Hey, just because you with Eddie Reynoso doesn't mean that you're going to be that top. Doesn't mean you're going to do what Canelo do.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
We seen what happened to Oscar Valdez. I'm just saying. Shout out to Christian in the building. Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy LD,
the kid,
and you tuning into Likable Dialogue. My girl's Christian says, shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Hey, shout out to that girl Christian, man. We ain't had Christian on here in a good little minute, man. So it is good to see Christian back on the channel, man. Christian, your boy. What your boy gonna do, man? Is he gonna fight? Is he gonna fight when he go up against Rolly Romero, man? And then the rematch happened in October. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? He can't come in there with that Austrian though, Christian. He can't come in there with that Austrian Christian. I'm sorry. I be saying Christian. We gotta get to my boy DT comment first. He says Barboza is a terror right now, dangerous, fighting for sure. DT also says, as of now, the biggest puncher at 135 is Gervonta Davis, but the most skillful fighter at 135, hands down, Shakur Stevenson, I believe. It's really about skill. Pernell Whitaker wasn't as huge. I agree, bro.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
I agree. Shakur is the most skilled, but the biggest puncher is Gervonta Davis. I do agree with you on that. I can't disagree. My boy DT says Pernell Whitaker wasn't a huge puncher, but he was very exciting, very tough, and he was very tough. Damn, hold on, my bad. I started looking at something. I'm sorry. He was very tough and fought everybody. Shakur is trying to do the same thing. That's what's up. But but that's what Mayweather says. My girl said, I don't know. We shall see. Nah, Christian, I want that same energy.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be tagging you in October. When it's time for Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia to fight. I'm going to be tagging you in October, Christian. Don't worry. I'm going to be tagging you. Just make sure you keep that Instagram alive because I'm going to be reaching out to you. Do we get all the DT comments? He says, that's what Mayweather said. Okay, facts. I appreciate that. All right, so where was we at up here in the comments? Teofimo Lopez better take, he better take Barboza serious because if he don't, he's going to be grass. And then, I ain't going to lie. T.O. his last 3 fights haven't been the best fight. And he's walking around like he's a big dog. Like, bro, like, calm down, bro. I'm just saying, calm it down. He says, the test rehydration before the fight, make sure your weight is healthy. And after the fight, they can make sure you don't blow back up in weight. No, I mean, I agree. But the only thing is, if you sign a waiver, then there's no point for the rehydration. You know what I'm saying? Keisha says, back to the comment about Ryan only being able to beat Pitbull. I think against Devin, he would do it again. Damn.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
So y'all don't give Devin Haney no credit on nothing, bro. Like y'all don't give Devin Haney no no nothing. So let me ask y'all a question. Is it more so y'all don't give Devin Haney credit because a skillful level or because of his dad? Like, because if we're just talking about a skillful level, then we can have a debate. But if you're saying because of his dad, then that's a whole nother debate. So answer that question for me, please. Are y'all saying that Devin Haney doesn't have a chance because of his skillful level going up against a Ryan Garcia, or is it the dad? Which one is it? Because we have to debate about this at this point. He says, back to the comment about Ryan only being able to beat Pitbull. I think against Devin, he would do it again. We gotta see, man. I think Ryan beats Pitbull, but I don't even know if I just know he's going to be coming with a lot of pressure. He says the best. My bad. DT did comment. He says at Keizer, I think Devin would do a better job following the game plan in the rematch with Ryan. I actually have Devin winning a rematch. Whoa!
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
Shout out to my boy DT, man. Finally, somebody giving Devin Haney some credit out here, bro. Y'all got my boy looking bad, man. You know what I'm saying? He says the best Devin was Kambosos. What other fight was he good in? Loma. What? Somebody giving him the Loma fight? What? Shout out to my boy DT. Because I gave Devin that Loma fight. That was good. And then, okay, what about Regis Prograis, Keizer? He did good with Regis Prograis. You know what I'm saying? Regis Prograis, we got to give him credit for the Regis Prograis fight. You know? Let's just do a rundown with Devin Haney resume. I really hate going to Box Rec because they be tripping. All right, so Regis Prograis, George Kambosos, Lomachenko, Joseph Diaz. I mean, you know, he's been fighting. He says they all washed though. But was they washed at the time that he fought them? Because we can argue, if you want to say that, we can argue that he says true, but still have to perform. That is true, man. True. You still have to perform at the end of the day. That is true. Damn, this laptop is going dead. And Box Rec is trash for that. For doing that. But yeah, man. I do agree with that though, man. You know, Ryan Garcia is a great fighter. Devin Haney is a great fighter. And I want to see them both go at it, man. But Devin Haney definitely landed the more power punches and landed the most punches on the stat sheets when he fought Lomachenko. He says Loma was going through the Ukraine war. He was not focused. Big distraction. I don't know if he was in the war around that time. Was he in there around that time? You know, I think he was. But we can't have that as an excuse, man. You sign a contract saying that you're going to come to fight. And Devin Haney took a pay cut to go over there to fight him for that. You know what I'm saying? So we can't use that as an excuse, man. We just can't use that as an excuse, man. If I sign a contract to say that I'm going to go fight somebody, I got to be at the best because I know they coming to take my head off at the end of the day. I'm just saying. Don't take the fight. That's an excuse. I agree with DT on that one, bro. Don't take the fight because then we're coming up with excuses, man. Shout out to Keizer, man, for staying active in that chat.
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.
Shout out to Keizer staying active in that chat, man. But I feel like Ryan Garcia got a chance. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Ryan Garcia has a chance, man. He has a chance, man. And you know, that's just what we got to go with. Every fighter has a puncher's chance, but I feel like Ryan Garcia can take on Shakur Stevenson, can take on Devin Haney, obviously, which we saw, but you know, minus the odd stream, that would be up to grass. That would be a C. But I feel like Ryan Garcia deserves to be here, man. I don't feel like he's a TikToker or he's just a model, man. I feel like he deserves to be here. And so does Devin Haney. But people won't give Devin Haney credit because they so pissed off at Bill Haney. But at the end of the day, you got to realize that's that dude's dad. That's that dude's manager. He's part of the whole Devin Haney promotions. Like how many times do we have to say that that's a part of his job is to take up for his fighter, yo? I think people are more so discombobulated with Bill Haney that they forget Devin Haney's skill set. You know what I'm saying? But in sport of boxing, it's not about the dad. At the end of the day, Devin Haney is getting in there in the ring by himself. His dad is on the outside, you know what I'm saying, coaching him. You feel me? But guys, I'm going to take a quick 30-second. Actually, guys, we're going to come to an end here shortly, and we could continue this tomorrow, guys. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm your host, LD the Kid, and we tuning into Likable Dialogue.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
My boy Keezer says peace. Hey, shout out to you, Keezer. I want to say thank you for coming back on to the channel. I appreciate you for staying active in the comments. Shout out to my boy DT, always coming in.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
And talking that boxing knowledge, man. Shout out to Deborah, who was new to the channel, and Zoe was new to the channel, man. Shout out to them too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Premade for always coming with the good questions and coming, man, with the good topics, man. I appreciate that, my guy. Shout out to Joshua Green, and most importantly, man, shout out to the stranger herself, man. Welcome my girl Kirsten back to the channel with the shout out to Likable Dialogue.
Shout out to Likable Dialogue.
And shout out to my boy DT with the $2 super chat, man. Make sure y'all hit the super chat, man. That really helps the channel grow. That's how we keep the lights on. That's how I come on, and that's how we continue to push the channel forward, man. So, you know, make sure y'all hitting that super chat. Even if we're not live and you see a video, you see the video with the heart sign at the bottom of the page with the dollar sign in the middle, you can still contribute to that. Shout out to King Davis for actually doing that, man. Hey guys, if y'all have anything else, man, what I'll do is I'll go on a 30-minute commercial break. I mean, not a 30-minute, a 30-second commercial break. And if y'all have anything else y'all want to talk about, man, we can talk about it. But I'm gonna allow y'all to come up with some questions and try to get it in before the 30-second commercial break is over with. All right, here you go, the commercial break. Hey guys, real quick, this part of the segment is called subscriber questions. Basically what it is you guys submit questions and we try to do our best to pick the best ones and get them on the show, okay? And listen, only how this show works unless you guys subscribe to the channel. So please, a lot of people watch the videos but they not subscribed to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to press the like button. Again, don't forget to press the like button. Enjoy the show. Yes sir. Hey guys, real quick, this part of the segment is called. All right, y'all, listen. So we don't have any more comments. Oh, my boy says nice debate, Keezer. That's what my boy DT says. Nice debate. He be coming with it. Did we do picks for tomorrow? No, man. That's what I was trying to get y'all to talk about, man. When nobody talking about it, man. So let's talk about the picks real quick, though, man. Let's talk about it, man. So Sebastian Fundora versus Cordell Booker, man. I got Sebastian Fundora. Did you notice he put on a little bit of muscles? He put it on. It's real small, but he did put on a little bit muscle. It wasn't much, but he did put on a little bit of muscle, man. So who do you got, man? Who do you got for that particular fight, DT? Who do you got for that particular fight? I got Sebastian Fundora, and then he says that's easy, Fundora. Okay, what about Sky Nichols and Tiara Brown? They fighting tomorrow on the Matchroom card. Sky Nichols and Tiara Brown. That's gonna be a hard one. I'm curious on what you say about that one. Sky Nichols and Tiara Brown. They fighting tomorrow on the Matchroom card. I think Sky Nichols will put up a great fight. A lot of people count that girl out. I think she'll put up a great fight. But Tiara Brown is great too, man. I'll be like, that's a 50-50 fight. Tiara Brown versus Sky Nichols, that's a 50-50 fight, man. And Tiara Brown, she's cocky with it, man. She's cocky with it. I like it. I like her style. She reminds me of the GWO, Clarissa Shields. But does she have what it takes to beat Sky Nichols? I want her to beat her. But the thing is, I want her to come on top. But the thing is, man, it'll be hard, bro. It'll be hard, man, because we know how they do these women. We know how they do when it comes to black fighters, these judges. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. We know how these judges do. But yeah, man, but that fight card is tomorrow. Let me see. I know Jose Ramirez is on that fight card. Let's see if I can find the fight card. I have a meeting. I have a thing I have to get to. Not showing the full fight card. Okay, so Jose Ramirez, yeah, and that's it. They don't really have. I don't really know the other fighters that's up on this undercard. It's like PBC signed a lot of fighters, and I only know Jose Ramirez and Fundora and Booker, man, Cordell Booker. So, yeah, man, it'll be interesting to see. Oh, Erickson Lubison fights too, I believe, tomorrow. It's a lot of boxing that's come out tomorrow. Erickson Lubison fight tomorrow too. George Kambosos fights tomorrow too. He says Kambosos has a fight tomorrow as well. They all on the same card. Kambosos has a fight tomorrow as well, but his opponent got hurt. They replaced him with a cupcake. That's good. Kambosos need a cupcake, bro, because he needs somebody to come back to. You know what I'm saying? He needs that boost of confidence. Imagine if he lost again. That'd be horrible, bro. But yeah, man, we'll tune in tomorrow. I might come in and do a daytime show. We shall see. And the only thing is, man, when I did a Saturday show, people barely tuned in. So we'll see if we can get one in and see what people do. I'll play it by ear, man. I'll play it by ear, and we'll see how it goes. But anyway, man, I'm your host, LD. I appreciate everybody for tapping in with the channel, man. He says, I know Michaela Myers fight. Yeah, man, yeah. Yeah. So Matchroom have a stat card. I think Matchroom have the best card, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I think Matchroom have a stat card, but the only thing is, I'm gonna be tuned into that Sebastian Fundora fight, though. You know what I'm saying? But Matchroom has a stat card. You know what I'm saying? Kambosos, Tiara Brown, Sky Nicholson, yeah, man. That's and then pro fight. I believe pro fight. Is it pro fight or pro box? Let me see. Pro fight. Pro box official. Pro box TV. They got Eric Lubison fighting. So yeah, man, that's gonna be a great fight card too. It's a lot of boxing come on tomorrow, but I wonder why. Oh no, Eric Lubison fight May the 10th. I apologize. He fight May the 10th. Okay, so I apologize. He fight May the 10th. I'm sorry. But Pro Box Official does have Lester Martinez, Josen James, Vladimir versus Hernandez. Yeah, so they have a fight card too. It's a lot of boxing come on, man. I'm not even gonna lie, man. He says, I need you to watch Zapata versus Farmer. I think you sleep on Zapata. I definitely need to go check him out, bro. I apologize, DT. I'll check him out and I'll give you an update tomorrow. My bad, brother. I'll go check him out because I don't understand why Shakur keeps saying William Zapata. I'm going to check him out My bad, brother. I'm gonna check him out. That's on me. That's on me, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go check him out. But anyway, DT, I'm out of here, man. I gotta go attend to some business, man. Man, I'll get back with y'all tomorrow, man. I appreciate you for tapping in, DT. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, and stay tuned for more on Likable Dialogue. He says, my bad, Zepeda next week. We got time to talk about it. Yeah, no, we definitely got time to talk about it. I'm gonna go do my homework on them. And so that is actually great that they fight next week, man. I'm out of here, man. I'm your host, LD. And make sure y'all tap in, hit that like button and subscribe button, and stay tuned for more on Likable Dialogue. Hey guys, that part of the segment was called Subscriber Questions, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget to press the like button so everybody can participate in that, right? Press the like button, please. That helps the channel grow, okay? And listen, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Great show. Thank you guys. It's your boy LD. And you tuning into Likable Dialogue.
Press that subscribe button and stay tuned for more on Likable Dialogue.
Hey guys, that part of the segment. My bad, I got everything on a loop. I didn't take that loop off, man. But listen, guys, we're gonna turn up before we get up out of here.
2 days ago, I just got my head. Oh man,
we out of here. I appreciate y'all, man.